Something is happening right now, something so powerful that it could shift the energy around you in ways you never expected. A rare lunar eclipse is unfolding, and whether you realize it or not, this event is directly influencing your emotions, decisions, and even your destiny. NASA confirms that this isn't just another celestial occurrence. The energy of this eclipse is amplifying unseen forces, heightening intuition, shaking loose old patterns, and unlocking a path you may not have considered before. But here's the real question. Are you ready for what's coming? Because this eclipse isn't just about the moon, it's about you. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover why ignoring this moment could mean missing out on one of the most transformative cosmic shifts of the year. This isn't just any eclipse, it's a celestial reset button, a rare alignment between the sun, earth, and moon that disrupts the usual flow of energy. Lunar eclipses have long been considered portals of transformation, moments when the universe reveals hidden truths. But this particular eclipse, it carries an intensity we haven't seen in years. NASA has tracked how lunar eclipses coincide with shifts in Earth's electromagnetic field, affecting everything from ocean tides to the very energy coursing through our bodies. Think of it like a cosmic wave crashing against the shore, pulling away what no longer serves you and leaving behind a fresh, unshaken foundation. Spiritually, this is a moment of awakening. Ancient civilizations saw eclipses as divine messages, warnings, revelations, and powerful invitations to step into a higher version of ourselves. The moon, symbolizing intuition and the subconscious, is being overshadowed, forcing us to confront what we've buried deep inside. The question is, will you resist this change, or will you embrace the transformation the universe is offering you? If you've been seeing angel numbers, experiencing strange synchronicities, or feeling an emotional shift, type "I feel it" in the comments below. Because what's happening right now is no coincidence. This lunar eclipse is shaking loose everything that's been hidden, forcing you to see the patterns you've been stuck in. The same struggles, the same unanswered questions. The universe isn't punishing you, it's guiding you. Have you noticed how certain people are drifting away, while others seem to be appearing in your life at just the right moment? This eclipse is revealing the truth about your relationships. Some connections were built on comfort, not destiny. Others were only meant to walk with you for a season, but you've been holding on out of fear. Let them go. If someone is meant for you, no force in the universe can keep them away. And if they're not, no amount of effort can make them stay. The energy of this eclipse is aligning you with the people who truly belong in your next chapter. But this isn't just about relationships. It's about your path, your purpose. There's something your intuition has been whispering to you for weeks, maybe even months. A dream you've been pushing aside. A decision you've been avoiding. The reason you feel unsettled is because your soul is ready for something bigger, but your mind is still clinging to what's safe. The eclipse is amplifying that inner voice, making it impossible to ignore. Are you finally ready to listen? If you feel stuck, understand this. It's not bad luck. It's not the universe working against you. It's a final test. The same cycles have been repeating, not because you're failing, but because you're being given one last chance to break free before stepping into something greater. Pay attention. What keeps showing up in your life? What emotions are rising to the surface? This isn't random. The eclipse is exposing what you need to release, so you can move forward without carrying the weight of the past. And here's something else you might have noticed. Your emotions feel stronger right now. One moment, you're inspired. The next, overwhelmed. This isn't just in your head. Scientists have found that lunar eclipses influence Earth's electromagnetic field, which in turn affects human consciousness. Your energy is being recalibrated just like the planets. That's why old memories, forgotten emotions, and deep-seated fears are surfacing, not to haunt you, but to free you. So ask yourself, what is this eclipse trying to show you? Are you resisting change or embracing it? The energy you put out right now will shape what's coming next. The universe is listening, responding, aligning things in ways you can't yet see. Trust it. If you feel this shift, type "I feel it" in the comments. Your transformation is already happening. Right now, you're standing at a cosmic crossroads. The lunar eclipse has arrived, and whether you realize it or not, the universe has placed a sign directly in front of you. Will you finally read it? Or will you keep walking in circles, missing the message you were meant to receive? This moment isn't just another phase of the moon. It's a mirror reflecting back everything you've been avoiding, everything you've been longing for, and everything you're capable of becoming. But the question is, will you pay attention? Lunar eclipses have long been seen as portals of transformation. In ancient times, civilizations believed they opened doors between worlds, allowing hidden truths to be revealed. Today, science confirms that these celestial events have measurable effects on Earth's energy field, which in turn influences human emotions, sleep cycles, and decision-making. Studies show that during major lunar shifts, the body's melatonin production fluctuates, leading to heightened sensitivity, vivid dreams, and emotional breakthroughs. If you've been feeling restless, experiencing intense emotions, or noticing strange synchronicities, this is why. The universe is speaking. It's up to you to listen. And what is it saying? It's time to let go of what's been holding you back. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with everything from your past, old regrets, unresolved pain, fears you haven't faced. Now picture trying to run forward while carrying that weight. It's impossible, isn't it? This eclipse is giving you an opportunity to finally set it down, to release what no longer serves you, so you can step into the life you're meant to live. But you have to make the choice. Start by paying attention to what keeps surfacing for you. The same thoughts, the same doubts, the same limiting beliefs. They aren't just appearing randomly. They're showing you what still needs to be healed. If you keep telling yourself you're not ready, not good enough, or not capable, ask yourself, whose voice is that? Because it's not yours. It's something you picked up along the way, something you were told, something you believed for too long. And now, it's time to rewrite that story. But letting go isn't just about releasing the past. It's about making space for something new. Energy like this amplifies intentions. Think of it like planting seeds in fertile soil. Whatever you focus on now will grow. This is the time to set a goal, write it down, and take one action toward it today. It doesn't have to be something huge. Even the smallest step shifts your energy, sending a message to the universe that you are ready. And here's something even more powerful. Use the moon's energy to supercharge your manifestations. Throughout history, spiritual traditions have used eclipses as sacred moments to set intentions. The moon governs emotions, intuition, and subconscious patterns. When it's eclipsed, it's as if the universe is pressing reset, giving you a rare chance to reprogram your reality. Here's how you can do it. Tonight, take a moment to reflect. Light a candle, sit in stillness, and ask yourself, what do I truly want? Not what others expect from you, not what feels safe, but what your soul is calling you toward. Write it down, be specific, and then take one step toward it, no matter how small. The power isn't just in wishing for something, it's in aligning your energy with action. And if you've been feeling uncertain, overwhelmed, or lost, know this: you're not alone. The universe isn't testing you to break you. It's testing you to prepare you, to make sure that when your opportunity arrives, you're strong enough to step into it fully. Every challenge, every delay, every detour has been shaping you for something greater. And this eclipse, it's your moment to claim it. But here's the real question. Will you? Type, "I am ready" in the comments if you're claiming this shift. Because the energy you put out right now will determine what comes next. The eclipse is watching. The universe is listening. And your time, it's now. Now that you've claimed this shift, it's time to take action. Awareness is the first step. But transformation only happens when you move beyond knowing and into doing. The energy of this lunar eclipse is potent. It's not just about reflection, it's about recalibration. So, what can you do right now to align yourself with this cosmic reset? First, understand this. Everything is energy. Your thoughts, your emotions, your surroundings, they all carry a vibration that either elevates you or weighs you down. This is why, during major celestial events, you may feel an unexplainable urge to clean, reorganize, or distance yourself from certain people. Your soul is instinctively making room for something greater. Start with your environment. Look around you. Is your space cluttered with things that no longer serve you? Objects carry energy, and if you're surrounded by items that remind you of past pain, old identities, or stagnant chapters of your life, they're anchoring you to that version of yourself. Let them go. Donate, discard, or repurpose. As you clear physical space, you're also sending a message to the universe that you're making room for something new. Next, turn inward. The eclipse is bringing up emotions for a reason. It wants you to process them, not suppress them. If old wounds are resurfacing, don't push them down. Sit with them, acknowledge them, write them out. One of the most powerful exercises during an eclipse is release writing, where you put every fear, doubt, and pain onto paper, then safely burn or tear it as an act of symbolic release. This isn't just spiritual, it's psychological. Studies show that writing down and physically discarding negative thoughts reduces their power over the mind, allowing you to rewire your perspective. But releasing isn't enough. You must also replace. Once you let go of limiting beliefs, you need to instill new, empowering ones. What story are you choosing to tell yourself? Moving forward, write it down. Speak it aloud. I am worthy. I am ready. I trust the path ahead. Say it like you believe it, and soon enough, you will. And let's talk about energy protection. With celestial shifts like this, your sensitivity is heightened. Have you noticed feeling more drained around certain people? More anxious in certain spaces? This isn't paranoia. It's your intuition amplifying. Lunar eclipses expose what's been hidden, and that includes toxic energy. If you're realizing that certain relationships are depleting you, it's not a coincidence. The universe is showing you where your boundaries need to be stronger. Here's how to protect your energy. Limit contact with those who leave you feeling heavy, anxious, or doubtful. Trust how your body reacts around them. Ground yourself. Spend time in nature. Place your feet on the earth and allow its stability to anchor you. Use water as a cleansing ritual. Whether it's a shower, bath, or simply washing your hands with intention, visualize any negativity washing away. And most importantly, reconnect with yourself. This eclipse is a reset not just for the universe, but for your own soul. Who have you been neglecting in the process of trying to meet expectations, chase external validation, or fit into roles that don't truly align with you? It's time to return to yourself, to trust yourself, because the truth is, everything you're seeking outside of you, the clarity, the answers, the next steps, it's all already within you. The eclipse is simply revealing it. So take a deep breath. Feel this shift happening in real time. You are not lost. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. This is your moment. The universe has cleared the path. Will you walk it? If you're ready, type, "I trust my path," in the comments. Because this isn't just another moon phase. It's the beginning of something life-changing. And it starts now. This is the moment everything shifts. The universe isn't waiting. It has aligned the cosmic forces, cleared the path, and placed a decision before you. Will you step forward, or will you stay the same? The energy of this eclipse isn't subtle. It's pushing, pulling, shaking things loose. It's forcing you to look at your patterns, your cycles, and the things you keep telling yourself will change someday. But someday is an illusion. The only time that truly exists is now. Have you noticed it? The moments of déjà vu, the repeating numbers, the same situations resurfacing, almost as if the universe is testing you. That's not a coincidence. It's a message. The energy window of this eclipse is acting like a magnifying glass, exposing the truth you've been avoiding. Every doubt, every hesitation, every reason you've convinced yourself that it's not the right time is now standing right in front of you. And here's the truth. This portal won't stay open forever. Lunar eclipses create a rare energetic opening, but they don't last. The choices you make in the next 48 hours will determine the trajectory of your next chapter. If you let this moment pass without action, you're not just staying in place. You're actively choosing the past over the future. Think about that for a second. Are you willing to relive the same struggles, the same disappointments, the same unanswered questions? Again? Because that's what will happen if you don't shift. Energy moves in cycles, and if you don't break the old patterns now, they will repeat. But here's the powerful truth. You don't have to stay trapped. The energy of this eclipse is a cosmic gift, a chance to rewrite your story, to finally step into the version of yourself that's been waiting beneath all the self-doubt and hesitation. But here's the thing about transformation. It requires movement. You cannot manifest change while standing still. If you want a new reality, you must be willing to act like it's already yours. So, what are you going to do in the next 48 hours to prove to the universe that you're ready? Let's get specific. Write it down. Right now. Grab a notebook, a phone, anything. What is one action, no matter how small, that signals to the universe that you're stepping forward? Maybe it's finally setting boundaries with someone draining your energy. Maybe it's applying for that job, starting that project, or simply declaring, "I am ready." This isn't just spiritual, it's science. Studies show that when you write down an intention, your brain registers it as a commitment. The act of physically seeing your desires in words triggers the part of your mind responsible for decision-making, making you more likely to take action. And the universe responds to action. The moment you take a step, even a small one, you shift your frequency. You signal that you are no longer waiting. You are choosing. This is the moment. You already know what you need to do. You've felt it for weeks, maybe even months. The universe isn't testing you. It's guiding you. But guidance means nothing if you don't listen. If you're ready to break the cycle, if you're ready to step into alignment, declare it now. Type, "I choose my future," in the comments. Let this be your energetic contract with the universe. Because this isn't just another celestial event. This is your turning point. And the choice? It's yours to make. And remember, this isn't about waiting for a sign. This is the sign. The fact that you're here, hearing these words, feeling this pull in your chest, means the universe has already set things in motion. You've been called to this moment for a reason. Think back to every time you hesitated, every time fear held you back. What if, just once, you chose differently? What if instead of letting doubt creep in, you stood tall and said, "I am ready"? Because the truth is, the version of you that already has everything you desire, that version of you is waiting, and they're asking, will you meet them halfway? Let's make this real. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. The version of you who took action today. What do they look like? What do they feel like? What doors have opened because they didn't wait? Breathe that version of yourself in. Feel them. Know they exist. And now, recognize this. The only thing standing between you and that version of yourself is one decision. A decision to act. A decision to trust. A decision to stop making excuses and start making moves. Because here's the raw truth. If you don't step forward now, the universe will step for you. And it might not be in a way that feels comfortable. Sometimes when we ignore the call to change, life forces change upon us. Relationships end. Jobs collapse. The things we thought were stable suddenly shift beneath our feet. Not because we're being punished, but because we're being redirected. But you have a choice right now. You can either wait for life to push you, or you can take the reins and move with the energy instead of against it. So, here's your final moment of reflection. What will you do in the next 48 hours to claim your future? Say it out loud. Write it down. Type it in the comments. Declare it. Own it. Step into it. Because this is not just another lunar eclipse. This is your awakening. The question is, are you ready to rise? Time is moving. The energy is shifting. And the window for transformation is closing. This isn't just another celestial event. It's a cosmic wake-up call. The universe is speaking, nudging, pulling, and urging you towards something greater. But the question remains, will you answer? Like a snake shedding its skin, you are being asked to let go, to release the weight of the past, the outdated beliefs, the patterns that no longer serve you. This is the moment to surrender, not to fear, not to hesitation, but to the knowing that something bigger is unfolding. Resistance only makes the process harder, but surrender sets you free. Breathe in this moment. Feel the energy moving through you. Every struggle, every challenge, every moment of uncertainty has led you to this point. You didn't stumble upon this message by accident. The universe knew you needed to hear this, right here, right now. So, what will you do with it? This eclipse is not just a spectacle in the sky, it is a mirror, reflecting back the truths you need to see. It's showing you what's ready to be released, what's waiting to be embraced, and most importantly, who you are meant to become. But that shift won't happen if you keep holding on to the old version of yourself. Are you willing to let go? Take a moment. Close your eyes and ask yourself, what am I releasing? What fear? What doubt? What attachment have you outgrown? Say it out loud. Write it down. Declare it in the comments below. Let this be your energetic contract with the universe. When you put it into words, you are no longer just thinking about change. You are making it real. Drop a comment. What are you releasing? What transformation are you stepping into? And remember, this journey is just beginning. The energy of the cosmos is always shifting, always guiding. If you felt something stir inside you today, if you know this is just the first step of something bigger, don't miss what's coming next. Subscribe now so you don't miss the next cosmic shift. There is more to uncover, more to understand, and more powerful moments ahead. But for now, the universe has spoken. The rest is up to you. The energy is here. It's swirling around you, waiting for you to claim it. But energy, like time, doesn't wait. Either you move with it, or you stay where you are. And staying still, that's just another way of saying no to your own growth. Look at the sky tonight. Feel the weight of this moment. You are standing at a threshold, a doorway to a new chapter. The universe has set the stage, but the final choice is yours. Will you step through? The shift is happening. Embrace it. Move with it. Become it. Your future self is waiting.